guys. So yesterday we were looking at how characters react, and I was showing you using the video with Renee, who had won that You Tried award, and not a first prize or anything else like her sister, right? And we were looking real closely at her reactions. So I saw Okay. So I noticed that when I was looking at her reaction, she was clenching her fist, she was stomping to her desk, she was throwing that You Tried award into the drawer, she's slamming the drawer, she writes real big and quick and even in capital letters in her journal, and she slams that book closed. When I looked at all of those ways that she was reacting, I noticed that pattern, and that was the second thing that I need to do is look for patterns. And I noticed that pattern of anger. And she was having a very angry reaction to getting this You Tried award. So then I had to ask myself, what do the patterns show? And this is where I am seeing some struggling. I am seeing students who are having a focus like character reactions, who are paying attention and have lots of ideas, and coming to noticing a pattern like I did with her reaction was a very angry reaction. But then when it comes time for what do the patterns show, I'm seeing things like, well, this shows that Renee is angry. And that really doesn't go beyond what the pattern is. And so today I wanted to take a pause on our strategies so that I could show you a strategy that might help you with this last part of the analysis. What do the patterns show? So, sometimes when I am pushing myself for what do the patterns show, I look at the positive and the negative. So this reaction was a very negative one because anger can be a negative reaction, right? And so I noticed that it's negative because she's angry and she's comparing herself to somebody else. In this case, she's comparing herself to her sister, and that is negative. So then I'm going to ask myself, well, why is she angry? Is there a positive in there? Why is she having such a big reaction, a big negative reaction? When I thought about it, I thought, I think she really cares. I think she cares about being successful because she keeps trying and trying, and she has lots and lots of these You Tried awards, so she's not giving up. So this is something that she must really care about. And so then I want to ask myself, well, and we have done this many times in the past, right? Where what kind of person is Renee? And we look at this negative and this positive, and we ask ourselves, what kind of person is she? And we like to use this sentence starter a lot because it helps us with getting started on our thinking. So Renee is the kind of person who compares herself to others. Her angry reaction is really, what is it really? It's really frustration and jealousy because she does care so much about being successful. Do you see what I did there? I looked at what was it that was so negative about it, okay? Comparing herself to somebody else. I looked at the positive. Well, why? I asked myself, why is she so angry? Why such a big feeling? And then I used that and started off with a character theory. And we start that character theory a lot of times with the character is the kind of person who, and we push that thinking. So I want you to try this today. When you are doing your work, I want you to not only have a focus, not only pay attention for all the examples that you can find, not only come to looking for a pattern, but also when you get to what do the patterns show, maybe you could try looking at one side and seeing what's the flip. Why is the character that way? And then from that, what kind of person is your character? Try that work today and see how that works for you. So whether you are going to be using actions, what characters say, conflicts, or if you want to try this work of how characters react in your book, whatever you try, you can push yourself with that same kind of thinking. What's the flip side? Why is the character acting that way? Why is the character saying it that way? Why is the character reacting that way? And then this character is the kind of person who. All right, try that out. Have a great day.